All right, y'all, you know what day it is. It is protest across all 50 states, all 50 state capitals. Godspeed to those of y'all that are able to make the pilgrimage. For those that cannot make it to the Capitol, we're wearing blue. We're continuing our boycotts. We're continuing with our strongly worded messaging. And by strongly worded, I don't mean please help, please do your job. I mean, we're pulling you from the streets and removing you from office, and we'll never, ever give you our support again. That's the message we're sending to the legislators on all sides, all right? Although Team Red is having lots of fun going, we don't care at all, people. It's not funny. So now I want to encourage you and remind you that these people are invalid, illegitimate, illegal, and they only have authority and power if we give it to them, okay? We have the numbers, they don't. They have to depend on false narratives. They have to pay for bots and fake stories to pretend that their horrible beliefs are on the rise around the world. It's a bunch of billionaires and a bunch of steeple people and a bunch of two-teethers, all right, that are now holding us hostage. And they are being held hostage as well. They just don't care because they think it's wrapped in with their faith and their flag. But they have faith and flagged themselves into an actual immigrant having the personal social securities and additional data of every person in this country on a cloud somewhere where they can just decide to access it, to cut it off, to hold the systems hostage. They've been changing codes to the payment systems. Go check your tax refund. Go check it if you're tracking it online and see if you can still see it. People's tax refunds have disappeared already. So while the steeple people and the two-teethers who don't pay for anything cheer about how this is exactly what they want, this is an illegitimate criminal regime. And we do not have to respect it, obey it. We do not have to give it authority. We do not have to listen to it. We have the power. We are taking it back. Okay? And just to remind you, the world is with us. You can't Google and find it because Google is a stench contributor. That is why when you look for things, you only find pro-stench articles. You will never find what you want anymore. They've doubled down. I don't know if you saw when they temporarily removed Biden from the presidential list. You know what I'm saying? So don't let the blinders that they're putting on to try to force you to believe that this is what the world wants and the whole world is going this way and everyone wants this. They don't. All right? These economic boycotts are making impact. They are showing that the people do not stand with the narrative that the billionaires are pushing. Okay? The billionaires said, we don't want DEI. And Target and Walmart said, okay, we're taking it away. Costco said, we're doubling down. Guess which one is doing better right now? The one that's backed by the lying billionaires or the one that said, we're going to stand with the people? The one standing with the people has its stocks going up, full store, people signing up for new memberships, people doing all their shopping there now that weren't before. Meanwhile, Target and Walmart are taking a hit and they're trying to walk it back and do an unofficial, well, we're not going to call it DEI, but we're just going to put our ethnic products up front and we're just going to kind of gently mention things so we don't offend them. Okay. The NFL ticket prices are going down. You want to know why? The stench you want is showing up, and the plan was to have end Ray now on the field, on the ends. And because that asshole is going to go, the NFL said, all right, take our message of hope and positivity off the grass because we have a literal piece of you-know-what showing up, and he'll throw a fit if we have a end racism sign on the grass because that is their entire platform. And anyone who's still telling you that's not true is full of shit, and they're one of them, okay? So the NFL ticket prices are going down because people said, oh no, you're going to cater to that one motherfucker when the rest of us are buying tickets? Okay. So keep that up too. And y'all, I'm a Philly girl. So it's Philly, it's the Eagles this year. But even I'm doing what we got to do. Okay. So all of that is to say, keep that in mind. We have the numbers, not only here, but around the world. Multiple nations have called these people illegitimate, have pointed out First Boyfriend as a threat to multiple nations. And he is now has access to everything that is ours. He's got it in a bunch of pimple-faced kids. And just yesterday, Congress decided that they might be upset about that part. They were a little more upset about the U.S. aid than they were about our socials being in the hands of a couple of kids who may or may not have something to do with the secret sauce that happened that made all the votes they ever needed appear. Anyway, Godspeed to all of us, all right? And may today be the first of many. May today be the first of many until we get these people out. And like I said, impeachment, no. Flush. All of them. All of them, including the legislators, all of them. Redo for all of them. That is the goal. That is the goal. And if we have to physically carry them out, so be it. And like I said, for those of you that are still sending messages and calling, make sure that that is in the tone of whatever voicemail you leave or message you send, okay? Not do your job because we pay you. Do your job because we're coming for you if you don't. It seems to be having an effect.